Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And we've got some huge Guns N' Roses news today regarding the reunion and Steven Adler's involvement. But first, I want to issue a correction to a news story I put up on my YouTube channel yesterday. So it was widely reported that the reason Guns N' Roses concert in Melbourne started an hour late was because Axl refused to leave the hotel without a police escort. So there's an update to this story, and somebody who actually talked to Betta at the hotel also confirmed this. So there was also an interview done with the Guns N' Roses promoter in Melbourne. So the interview with Paul Dainty, who was the promoter, said that Axl spent an hour on the roads of Melbourne while trying to get to the gig. He said that Axl sat in a black van stuck in traffic like everyone else. We had 74,000 people at MCG that night. The roads were horrendous. And GNR was originally slated to start at 8 p.m., but the band didn't kick off until 8:45. They said the second Rose got to MCG, he was driven directly to the stage door. He put monitors in his ears and went straight to the stage. He didn't even go to his dressing room, Dainty said. So it seems like the story is false. We also had a person who commented on my videos. She met Betta in Melbourne and said that Betta was not happy about the story and that it was falsely reported. And there was never a request made for a police escort. And I know yesterday it was reported that Victoria Police confirmed to the Herald Sun that a request for a police escort was received on Tuesday night, but they never revealed who actually requested the escort. So just because a request was made, it doesn't mean it was done by Axl. It must have been done by somebody else. So I just want to issue that clarification. Let's go on to our huge news today. So I think I'm the first place to report this. I listened to a new interview that Steven Adler did on Mitch Lafon's podcast. This must have been done in the last week or so. So it's about a 45-minute long interview. I've linked to it down below if you guys want to listen to it. But I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version of what Steven actually talked about. So we learned a lot of new information about what his original involvement with the Guns N' Roses reunion was supposed to be. So he reiterated once again that both Izzy and him want to do a reunion, but he never stated what was holding them back in terms of why Izzy wasn't involved. The one thing I was kind of disappointed with this interview, and maybe because Steven asked that it not be asked, is why Izzy is not partaking in the reunion, or whether there was any plans for him to even be involved in the reunion. Steven also revealed that the back injury that sidelined him during the second rehearsal wasn't as bad as originally reported. He said he had to have minor surgery, and within an hour he was in and out of the hospital. And it was originally planned that Steven Adler was going to be more involved with the reunion tour. The idea was that he was going to play all the Appetite songs, all the Lie songs, and 3 or 4 of the Illusion songs during the concerts, and then Frank would play the Chinese Democracy songs, any covers, and the rest of the Illusion songs. And then he said once he hurt his back, that plan was scrapped. He never gave any reason for why that was. He just said that Duff called him one day and said, "Hey, Steven, you're not going to be involved with the reunion tour at this point in time." And Steven, of course, wasn't very happy about that. And he also revealed that by the time Guns N' Roses were going to play the Troubadour in April of last year, Steven was already better and he was supposed to actually be taking part in that gig. He also revealed that he was really disappointed with the gigs that Guns did in Argentina because he was only allowed to actually do one song for the 2 nights he showed up. He also revealed that Guns N' Roses offered to fly him out to one of the 3 places that Guns has played in 2017, including Japan, Australia, or New Zealand, although Steven said he had no interest in doing that. He said he still loves the guys from Guns N' Roses and he would gladly reunite with them on the same stage, provided it was the 5 original guys, including Izzy. He also revealed that he will not be releasing a new Adler solo album, largely because rock music doesn't sell. He said the only way he would release a new album is if he joined an already established band, and he said he's also sick of touring small clubs. He wants to play to as many people as possible. He also brought up the Appetite for Destruction 30th anniversary this July. He said he's talked to Slash about doing something special, like playing the album from start to finish, but he said he doesn't really know what's going to happen with that. He also talked about his last performance with the band at the Farm Aid concert they did back in 1990. He thought it was actually a really good performance. He also revealed that the live version of Civil War they played at Farm Aid, that was actually performed before they went into the studio to actually lay down the tracks for the album. So he said everybody was trying to find their part in the song. So that basically did it for the summary of Steven's interview. So go hit the description box to listen to the entire interview. Now, the most telling thing I think about it is the fact that Steven was supposed to be more involved in the reunion, and unfortunately he hurt his back during the second day of rehearsals. He said he was just stretching, and then something didn't feel right, and then he went home late at night, and then the next morning he couldn't walk. And if you guys read one of Axl's open chats, I think back in 2008, when Guns N' Roses were touring after Chinese Democracy came out, I read somewhere that he'd wanted to originally have two drummers on tour. So I think it was Frank and Brain, and they would basically alternate playing different songs from different albums. So I think that probably would have been an Axl idea, in having Steven and Frank involved. He was also pretty complimentary towards Frank and the rest of the guys. So let's go on to our next piece of news. We have a new video from DJ Ashba. He recorded a cover of Since I Don't Have You, and it's worth checking out. He mentions Guns N' Roses in the description. As you guys know, Since I Don't Have You was recorded on the Spaghetti Incident, which came out in 1993 and was one of the singles from the album and the only song from the album they actually shot a music video for. I also want to show you guys this cool photo that one of my Facebook subscribers actually posted on my Facebook page. This is a Guns N' Roses Coca-Cola can that was available in New Zealand back in 1993. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even know Guns N' Roses had some sort of endorsement deal or cross-promotion with Coke. I think it's always cool uncovering this kind of stuff, so I really want to thank Justin for that. And then we've also got some more fan photos with Axl and Duff. This one was taken, I think, about a week or two ago, and I didn't know this, but apparently Axl is a Cher fan, and he's wearing a Cher shirt here. And then we've got another photo of Axl and Duff with some fans from Australia. So that basically does it for today's news, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure you subscribe to my channel for all things related to Guns N' Roses. Like my Facebook page. You can find it at Guns N' Roses Central. It's down in the description box as well. And follow me on Twitter at Guns N' Roses Daily. Thanks for watching, guys, and have yourself a good day.